Everyone, Zeddy here again today with another card review for Murder Castle Nathria. These cards are getting ridiculous. We have a Rogue Legendary, which scares the crap out of me. I mean, everything scares the crap out of me. But also, what I think is probably the most broken Priest Legendary arguably ever. I think it's going to get nerfed. I think it's ridiculous. I guess because Priest is bad. I don't know. It's nuts. We'll go into it. But I gotta, again, what I mentioned, the giveaway going on right now, Murder Castle Nathria, we're gonna give away 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles. All you have to do is like and comment in the video in the description below, subscribe to the channel, and for every 1,000 subs, up until the reveal season is over, I'm giving away an extra mega bundle. We are almost at 54K. So if you keep hitting that sub button, I will go broke basically because you guys are gonna add another mega bundle. So keep hitting that sub button. We're so close to 54K, and then I add a 3rd mega bundle to the giveaway. So let's take a look at these cards. Starting off, we'll start with the Rogue Legendary Necrolord Draca. 4 mana, 3/4, so the stats suck. Why are you scared of this? Why is it broken? Well, it has Battle Cry. Equip a 1/3 dagger. +1 attack for each other card you play this turn. So basically every card you play is +1 attack, but that's really +3 attack over the next, 3 hits? So if you played 3 other cards this turn, it's a 4/3 dagger, and so on and so on. So that scales really quickly, and then you have an absolutely ridiculous weapon that has 3 charges that you basically, well, your opponent's got to destroy it or you're going to die over a couple of turns. So the only issue with this card is it's a bit slow, right? It's 4 mana and you got to combo with other stuff. But even if you've saved up, like you got a backstab, a prep, a couple coins, have that relatively early, you can get a dagger very quickly, very early, and then start pushing damage. But it is a very, like, you got to build around it, which you already have the locations, or like the new Rogue location, which you kind of want to build around already too, which has the stealth guys that get bigger for every card you've played. So you can kind of synergize with that, kind of have that redundancy going and all that. But yeah, Restaurant Viper makes this pretty sad. It's it scares me because giant weapons always scare me, especially with high durability. But ironically, you have to play 2, 3 cards for this to be better than a Swordfish in a pirate deck. So and again, it's 4 mana, right? That's not to be scoffed at. You have to play other stuff with it. So yeah, you have your backstabs, all your 0 mana stuff. You can discount things with Octobot. You can do things with it, Shadow Step, of course. We'll have to, I don't know, with this current support, it's probably not worth it because like the location itself, it's, I mean, you can run Death Imps and other 0 drops. It's just such a card that where you really have to draw this relatively early, but with a really correct hand of cheap stuff. So it scares me, but I'm not really convinced that it'll be super powerful, at least right away. We'll see, but we have seen historically these type of effects been pretty good with an Edwin Van Cleef. I know the Biteweed card didn't see a lot of play, but it ended up seeing play in Wild when there was enough support with all the 0 cost cards. I will give this a 3 out of 5 in Standard and Wild. Wild has like Counterfeit Coin and like way more 0 drops and stuff like that, but it's a way more degenerate format. And in Standard, there does seem to be this card spam support where it can be a really scary card. But overall, I don't know, I just hope it's really not good because I just hate losing to giant weapons. I don't find it to be a fun experience personally. I find it to be frustrating, but this card, at least the flavor is pretty sweet, and it'll lead to some spectacular games and probably some spectacular baby rage for me if it's good, but it's probably too expensive and too awkward to be a meta tyrant, but we'll have to wait and see. Now for the priest stuff. We have 2 priest cards. We'll start off with the Epic Boon of the Ascended. It is a 4 mana holy spell. Give a minion +2 health, and then you summon a Kyrian with its stats and taunt. Kyrian's like just a token. It's like a 1/1. It just gains its stats, right? So you hit, let's say you hit a Chillwind Yeti, we'll use as an example, right? So you will give that minion +2 health, and then, so that's a 4/7, and then you'll summon a 4/7. with taunt. That's pretty good, right? For 4 mana. Yeah, like you just want another body on the board, and you basically slap this on it, and then you get a copy of that card. Well, not really a copy of the card, because it doesn't get the effect or anything. It's kind of just a whatever. It's just a body, so it's kind of like a weird copy. We've seen a lot of 4 mana copy cards, like the 4 mana silence a card and copy it. That saw a little bit of play in Silence Priest, but overall wasn't super good. A lot of these copy cards in Priests, or like these cards that rely on another minion to create a copy, have just historically not been great. And it doesn't even, I don't think it synergizes with the Legendary that great. We're going to go over, because I think the order isn't fantastic for it. I'm just not sold on these cards. They're so situational that I don't usually think they really see much play, but, you know, getting another copy of Taunt and putting a Bless on it or an Inner Fire and Wild can be good, but not sold on it because it's just kind of awkward and all of that. So I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 in Standard and Wild. It's just one of those awkward Priest 4 mana spells that rarely ever sees play. They just don't see play that often. However, we have a Legendary here that I think is absolutely ridiculous, and it is Pelagos. 3 mana, 1/6, so ridiculously high health. After you cast a spell on a friendly minion, that includes itself, because it doesn't say another or anything, set its attack and health to the higher of the two. So let's put this one together. You play Pelagos and you play a Serpent Wig, which gives +1/+2. It'll set this to be what, a 2/8, and then, well, the health is 8. The higher of the health is 8. The attack and health is 8. You have a 4 mana 8/8. You have a 4 mana 8/8 for like nothing. And Serpent Wig Priest is arguably the best deck in the game. And, well, basically this also counts on any other minion. So you have like a Radiant Elemental going that's like, you know, already at like 7 health, and you play Pelagos, and then a 0 mana Serpent Wig on that. Your Radiant Elemental will go to a 9/9, and then you'll have a 0 mana Serpent Wig in your hand that you can put on Pelagos, which is a 3 mana 8/8. This card's ridiculous. It's like a free Inner Fire on any high health minion. And it's not a battle cry, it's a constant effect. You have Radiant Elemental in the game, you have all these really good cards. I think this card's gonna get nerfed. Like, it's 6 health. You can almost just tempo this, and it's almost impossible to kill. And then you're just off to the races, right? Like, this card is insane. And in Wild too, with like Divine Spirit. Just Divine Spirit any minion with this on the board, that's just Inner Fire. It's just there. So like, holy crap. I know Priest has been like struggling, but my god, they want it to not struggle. And I feel like Pelagos is just a surefire 5-star card in Standard and Wild. I'll probably be wrong. I'm always wrong when I lose my mind over a Legendary like this. I just don't see how this isn't absolutely busted. I just don't see it. It's just so good. Like, there's like no downside. This, like, it's 6 health on a 3-drop. It's just, to me, it's insane. To me, this is just like, yeah, every Inner Fire, every Blessed deck, every Wig, they're all gonna run it. Why would you not? It is just so good, and you have to answer it. And even the thing is, you have to answer it, but they can just set it up so easily that when they play it, they create this unanswerable board that you need like a Mass Silence and board clear immediately. It's definitely going to be a Starfish meta by the looks of it. So look out. Pelagos, to me, looks absolutely broken, as I would like to say. Blizzard! Let me know in the comments below, though. Do you agree, disagree on this one? What do you guys think of the new cards? And we should have another card review later today. There's a couple more card reveals. Actually, it'll be more like later tonight. So tune in later tonight. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.